to the action here. This is the STN Basketball League season number 9 live on SNA. Thank you so much for catching the action and a good Sunday crowd we have here inside the Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex in Santa Rosa, Laguna in the Philippines. My name is Martin Javier, working alongside Bea Diaz. We also have Roxanne Montealegre at courtside. And the fourth quarter begins with San Miguel Alab Pilipinas up by 18 big points, courtesy of that big third quarter they had, 28-14. We keep talking about this, Bea, earlier before the quarter ended. What a quarter there for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to break this game wide open.
Well, definitely doing it on both ends of the floor. We saw the outside shooting clicking once again with Urbistonda and Balkman going on fire. But other than that, it was really their defense that created turnovers, forcing fast break, easy fast break points for Alab Pilipinas for them to be able to double the third quarter scoring of Hong Kong Eastern.
And they're showing why they are the #1 team in the league as Adam Zhu counters the basket earlier by Ronaldo Balkman. How quickly they can turn a game around, Bea, just like that, in a snap, in a quarter. They were able to blow the game wide open as Balkman makes his way to the basket. No score for him, but a foul will be called against Hong Kong Eastern.
Well, as you mentioned, that's a good sign of maturity. The championship experience of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas really working to their favor so far, despite them having 3 key additions to their lineup with Alfano, we have Chongson, as well as Rosser, who is currently on the floor.
That's right. As Torres commits the personal foul here, trying to stop Marcus Elliott on the break. And these guys have fit in seamlessly in the system of Coach Jimmy Alapag, fulfilling their roles perfectly so far this season.
Well, that's what makes a really great team succeed. Knowing your role, whether it is to shoot from the outside or play defense well, such as Lawrence Domingo. And so far, their athleticism, their basketball IQ, and them sharing that basketball has been able to work wonders for this team that's currently at #1 in the league. See a great pass there from Papa Havelona, the cutting Lawrence Domingo. Just another assist for San Miguel, who currently shares the basketball the most compared to all other teams in the league.
Lodo with 8 points in the ballgame. Elliott blows by on the crossover there. And a foul will be called here against Lawrence Domingo. And second foul on him, second team foul on San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Look at the connection here. The bench players, Pau Havilona and Lawrence Domingo connecting for that basket. And last year, Bea, they were already a deep team. This year, they're a much deeper team than last year's team. So I didn't think they would get deeper because last year's squad was already good. This year, they got much deeper. That's right. They got
Meyerhofer, but this time, despite the veterans not making the lineup this time, we have Rosser, Alvano, and Chongson. Just so much young guys with so much energy and athleticism that they bring to the plate.
They got deeper, taller, and longer here in season number 9 as Adam Zhu converts on the pull-up J.
And once again, Hong Kong Eastern starting the fourth quarter without Sam Deguara.
So here is the press put on by Hong Kong Eastern. Almost a turnover there, but Torres will recover. Abelona, Thomas finding Rosser. Rosser catches that one high. Rosser is able to put it in.
And on point, talking about athleticism and skying high for that ball.
The elevator, Brandon Rosser with a basket for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Here's the kick out, Ricky Yang hesitating, choosing to penetrate, and that's the good decision, or a good decision there by Ricky Yang.
And so far, once again, Hong Kong Eastern making do without Sam Deguara. They have a short lineup, but still able to score that pass. As you see, Lawrence Domingo once again.
Oh, the denial by Brandon Rosser. Wow. Great defense here by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. And this will be an offensive foul called against Adam Zhu.
And great job by Torres fighting for that screen, going above that pick.
Take a look at this again. The drive by Otarian Bassett. Oh, the denial That was Lawrence Domingo coming from the weak side to get that denial on O'Darian. 81-62, 19-point lead by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Over 3 minutes gone in our fourth quarter. And Pau Pau Havilona doing the point guard chores here for Alab. Ramos doesn't shoot it. He goes to Brandon Rosser. Goes baseline, tried to drop it off. Domingo will recover. Domingo, no good on the scoop. Domingo gets it back. Still no good on the second serving.
And Lawrence Domingo and his hustle on the floor.
But you gotta applaud the effort. That's right, by Lawrence Domingo as we go courtside again. Roxanne Monte Alegre. Rox.
Martin and Bea, domination is the name of the game for Team Alab Pilipinas. But Coach Jimmy Alapag reminds his team that the game is not yet over and their job isn't done yet. So they have to remember three things for this last stretch of the game: for them to out-hustle, for them to outplay, and for them to outsmart Hong Kong Eastern basketball team. But for Coach Edu Torres, he maintains that they should get their confidence back, get their composure back, and for them to breathe, for them to have that right blend of focus and discipline in this crucial last quarter. He also reminds the team to continue fighting and for them to also hustle hard and to show their strength in this very important part of the match. Martin?
Thank you so much, Roxanne. We'll talk about your report later, but now let's go to a break here with Alab Pilipinas leading it 81-62. Back inside the Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex, and the excited fans, the kids, are also here, part of the Alab family, of course. And you see the signs all over the place supporting their team. 8-0 so far on the home floor, and the fans are a big part why they are still unblemished here in the Philippines, as Lao Chi Lai scores on the jumper there. That's a three-pointer for Lao Chi Lai, cutting the lead down to 16. And so far, based on the report of Roxanne earlier, Bea, Alab Pilipinas responding to the call of their head coach to outplay, out-hustle, and outrun this Hong Kong team.
Well, as Roxanne mentioned earlier in her third quarter report, Coach Jimmy Alapag described the play of his team in the first half as sluggish, but that was definitely turned around in the third quarter, which is why they've made this huge lead so far entering the fourth quarter.
No signs of struggle for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas here in the second half. Pau Pau getting it inside. Torres! Oh, denied by Big Sam. And Lawrence Domingo just laughing that one off.
Nothing much he can do with Sam De Guara right on his face.
Take a look at that again. That was good passing though from San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, but no chance for Lawrence Domingo, 6'5", going head-to-head against the 7'5" Sam De Guara. So here's PJ Ramos, catch and shoot action. PJ swishes that one in.
And once again, PJ Ramos opting to shoot from the outside. We've rarely seen him go one-on-one inside the paint against De Guara in this ball game.
But a hard screen given up here by Sam. Balkman did not like it. Goes at De Guara's face right after the contact. And sending out a few words here to Big Sam De Guara. We saw the hard screen given up earlier by Sam De Guara, with Balkman falling down on the floor. And the two players will be contained here. But this is good physical basketball here in the ABL. Let's take a look at that again. This is the hard screen, Bea. Completely erasing Ronaldo Balkman in the picture. And right after that, Balkman just went after Big Sam. The cooler heads will prevail. And the referees are convening to determine the right call here. But you know Ronaldo Balkman, he will not back down from any challenge.
Oh, definitely. But a great job also by the referees, cooling heads immediately.
Yeah. That was quick recovery by the officials. So here's the screen again. A hard one given up. That's actually the second hard screen given up by Sam Deguara here. The first one, he went at Lawrence Domingo. And this was the reaction by Balkman after.
And Sam Deguara saying that it was a clean screen, just Ronaldo Balkman not liking.
So, unsportsmanlike foul called here against Ronaldo Balkman.
That was called on the second motion on Ronaldo Balkman.
And Coach Jimmy trying to tame Ronaldo on the sideline there as Deguara takes the free throw. So this will mean 2 free throws plus possession for Hong Kong Eastern. Unsportsmanlike foul called against Ronaldo. Perfect opportunity for Hong Kong Eastern to start a late uprising. Probably their last in this ball game.
With a 17-point margin, still a manageable lead, but the run of Hong Kong Eastern has to start now.
So you got Marcus Elliott triggering it in. He is up against Ethan Albano here.
It may just be the wake-up call that Hong Kong needs.
Lau Chilai knocks down the triple right away.
Just like that, coming off a baseline pick, Lau Chilai creating one more three-point shot for the Hong Kong Eastern, cutting the lead down to 14.
Ramos open look, decides to move closer, behind the back to Albano. No good on the shot. That would have been big for Alab Pilipinas. So that was a 4-point swing for Hong Kong Eastern. And here they are again on the attack, but they will turn the ball over. Miscue there between Albano or between Ricky Yang, Marcus Elliott, and Big Sam.
That's right, a rare miscommunication there by Hong Kong Eastern. Marcus Elliott not ready for that pass on the wing.
And here is O'Darian Bassett. Resting for quite a bit for Hong Kong Eastern. Back on the floor now, replacing Ricky Yang for much needed scoring punch for Coach Edu Torres. 14-point lead for the defending champions. Albano goes to Rosser. Go back out to Ramos, who goes cross-court to Havilona, who knocks in the triple.
And after 2 tries for Pau Havilona on his third, finally makes that outside shot. His first 3-point basket of the ball game, timely outside shot for him.
And more importantly, putting out the fire, the small fire put up by Hong Kong Eastern, or created by Hong Kong Eastern. And this is a hard one, a hard foul given up by PJ Ramos.
PJ Ramos actually did not even put his hands up.
Right. This was the 3-pointer before that by Pau Havilona. Putting out the fire for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Right after that, PJ Ramos is giving a hard one. Just letting Deguara feel that foul as Deguara drains the free throw. And Coach Edu Torres actually right after was calling or was looking for the unsportsmanlike foul. But that was a clear play for the basketball for PJ Ramos, so they didn't call it.
And Sam Deguara, 67% free throw shooter, 2 out of 2 on that clip.
Yeah. So 15-point lead, under 4 minutes. Here in our 4th quarter, Marcus Elliott hounding Ethan Albano there. Ethan goes to Ramos. Ramos puts it on the floor. He goes to Brandon. Brandon runs into a brick wall. That is Sam Deguara. And Ramos talking to the referee, looking for a foul. No whistle. Only an out-of-bounds play here. Has 5 seconds to shoot for Alab. Catch and shoot action. Rosser, that was halfway down for Brandon, but it did not work.
So it's exactly the stop that Hong Kong Eastern needed.
Oh, but they turned the ball over on the other end. To the dismay of O'Darian Bassett. Wow, big turnover here for Hong Kong Eastern. That would have, if they scored the basket in that possession, that would have cut it to 13 or 12.
And it was an unforced turnover.
So instead, the lead is back up to 17 points with that basket from Balkman. 88-71. Marcus getting Havilona to commit. He will slow it down, go back out to Bassett. O'Darian pulls up for that three-pointer. In and out for Bassett. Hasn't gotten his shot tonight. Good anticipation from Adam Zhu. He gets the steal, but he's stepped on the sideline. So Hong Kong Eastern not getting the breaks here in the fourth quarter. Committing timely turnovers as well. But here is a steal completed by Deguara. Quickly getting it to his point guard, Elliott. Marcus on the pull-up. Marcus drops it in calmly.
Marcus Elliott really trying to do everything for his squad. Sam Deguara has been quiet, but Marcus Elliott trying to trim the lead down to 15 points.
2:36 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And we're back to the action. The Alab family just keeps getting bigger and bigger every season. We're at season number 9, third season for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. And the fan base also growing immensely. Going into season number 9, they're all here, or some of them are here in our venue, Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex. 9th home game for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas this season. Still unblemished, and they're going for their 10th win here in 12 games. It is 88-73. 15-point lead for Alab Pilipinas, and Hong Kong Eastern running out of time here to mount a comeback, Bea.
Exactly, they haven't gotten their rhythm in the whole of the second quarter. As you see, Sam Deguara, very quiet night for him. Only 6 points and all from the free throw line, so he has yet to score any field goal in this ball game. Again, bothered by the 2 early personal fouls he was able to get in the first quarter, similar to their first matchup 2 weeks ago. So it's been a pain that has been killing the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team going up against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas in their second matchup of the season.
That's right. Marcus on the spin. And we got a foul here, I think away from the ball. The 2 big men, the 2 giants, exchanging words. 7'5" versus 7'3".
And earlier we saw it was Balkman going up against Deguara.
This was the move earlier. Deguara trying to seal himself. PJ Ramos just putting him down. And that's very hard to do because Deguara is also very strong and very heavy. But the foul there called against PJ Ramos. And penalty situation now for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Free throw coming for Big Sam. And Ramos still throwing words here.
And again, Sam Deguara getting his points from the line all throughout this ball game.
6 out of 8 so far for Big Sam again. Hasn't gotten a single field goal in this one. And this is confusion at the free throw line there as Deguara drains the first free throw. Now this is completely different from their first meeting, Bea. Deguara also didn't play the entire second quarter, but he was able to get back on the offensive side in the second half. I think he scored 14 points in their first meeting. Tonight, he was a non-factor on both ends of the floor, getting his points all from the free throw line. As Domingo turns the ball over, that's back-to-back turnovers for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. This is a 12-point lead. Approaching the last 2 minutes of this game, 88-76 for the White Shirts. Back to the action here. This is your ASEAN Basketball League season number 9, resuming our coverage. Thank you so much for catching us on SNA, Facebook, and on TV, and also at the YouTube account of Virtual Playground, and with replays also on Liga and Liga HD. Thank you so much for catching the action on a Sunday evening, by the way. It's January 27. Of course, a lot of our fans here are preparing for work tomorrow, which will resume tomorrow, Monday. So there you go. I hope you guys are enjoying the action between these two giants, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas and Hong Kong Eastern. But right now, Alab Pilipinas in a very good position to get their 10th win of the year.
And aside from the 10th win, their 9th straight win at home. So still spotless in their home base.
Only undefeated team at home so far, Azur Bistondo.
Again with that steal, so just on point. We were talking about him off air in the third quarter. He sparked that run together with Ronaldo Balkman and continuing his defensive ways, just being aggressive defensively, man-to-man, straight-up defense, getting that steal.
That's his second steal off the basketball game as Deguara alters that shot. Here is Bassett. Darian fires. No basket for Hong Kong Eastern. Another empty trip. Ronaldo Balkman will slow it down here. Time on the side of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Approaching the last minute of this ball game. Ethan Alfano on top, one-on-one against Marcus Elliott. Ramos squares up, could not knock it in, but Urbistondo with an offensive rebound for Alab Pilipinas. And we are just waiting for the final score here. The lob inside, Balkman bothered by Deguara. And Big Sam shows signs of frustration
Shot clock 14 seconds.
on the defensive end.
Again, Sam Deguara, very quiet this night, had few touches inside the paint, got all his points from the free throw line, 11 points across his name. We saw a lot of perimeter scorers for Hong Kong Eastern, but definitely not enough.
Right. Of course, if you're Hong Kong Eastern, this is their first game without their backup center, Woo Chuk Pan. So they got a good feel of how they're gonna be, or how the makeup will be from this point on in the season.
And again for Alab Pilipinas, answering to the call of Jimmy Alapag, Coach Jimmy Alapag in the third quarter. So you see another hard foul.
Ramos and Deguara still going at it up to the last second here in Santa Rosa. Take a look at the play. Marcus Elliott hustling for that one, poking the ball away from Ramos, and the two big men getting tangled up on that rebound play. .2 seconds remaining. Alab Pilipinas got this in the bag already. Dribbling this one out.
And once again, it was the third quarter swing for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, switching it up defensively, going more aggressively to the basket, putting up the pace of the game, and that really has been the biggest difference for this 88-76 victory for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, Martin.
So there you go. Alab Pilipinas with a victory here at home. They will go up to 10-2 in our team standings, staying high and mighty in the season. Hong Kong Eastern, on the other hand, crashing down to 9-8 and getting the loss here, absorbing the loss here, their second one against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. They will meet each other two more times, this time on the home floor of Hong Kong Eastern. Again, our final score, 88-76. After the break, we'll meet our best player of the game.